Okay, third grade, we're going to be drawing a guitar. Not the whole guitar, as you can see parts of the guitar. So that is what a finished product will be like. Folder holder, when I ask you to grab the folder, pass out the white paper, put the folder back, because we're only drawing today. They will be returned to the folder. Supply manager, you're going to get the crowns that match your table. Give everybody one. Please remember, broken crowns still work. You're going to write your name and your teacher's code. Once everybody has written their name and their teacher's code, please return the crown to the person so they can return it to our cup. So once you have your name, our white paper is vertical. It's going to be flipped over, please keeping it vertical top to bottom. Now, I'm going to also call the supply manager to my table. There will be a basket for your table, and they have black crowns. It may be a new one. It may be a used one. Please remember, regardless of what you get, it will draw, even if it's smaller. So you're going to pass out a black crown to everybody at your table. And let's go ahead and fold it. So let's take the bottom of our paper and fold it to the top so we know where the middle is. This is going to help make sure that we have the parts of the guitar where they need to be. So we have that invisible line telling us where the middle of our paper is. So we want to make sure that as we draw, the big part of your guitar is going to be below the fold, and then the tall part's going to be above the fold. Okay, so we are going to start with the handle of your guitar. Now, I don't want to go, the very top shape is different from the middle handle of the shape. So at the top, watch all the lines before you start. Okay, notice the sides are a slight diagonal. The bottom of this shape is smaller than the top. So you could either draw the long top line and then a shorter small line, then connect it, or do what I did. Draw the top line, draw a slight diagonal in, and then finish it with the bottom. Now we're going to draw the longer part of our guitar. So we're going to come past the folds and then connect the bottom. This is where the strings would go. Right below this is the sound hole, and it's going to be 2 circles. So one, this is the outside. That is the inside. Now the guitar body, we're going to start coming up from where this long handle is. We're going to come up a bit. We're going to curve out, a slight curve in, and then heading back out. So it does have a dip on the side. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Curve out. I'm trying to make the curve in at around the same place. Curve in, curve out. I don't want one part curving in up here and one down here. Now we're going to give it some a little 3-dimensional line. So this line on the left, where we started, we're going to start in the same place. But instead of following this line, we're going to move out and then follow the line. So you can see the edge of the guitar. So I'm starting where this line starts, coming out past it, then curve, curve. I'm following the same curve. So it's the side of the guitar you could see. And below the sound hole, there is a long, skinny rectangle. Okay, now we're going to move up. This is the little more difficult part because the strings kind of have to go from one part of your guitar all the way down to this long piece. So at the top, we're going to add the knobs. There are 3 knobs on each side. So 1, 2, 3. Make sure they're across. 1, 2, 3. Each knob has a circle next to it on the inside. This is where the string is wrapped around, so when you tighten the knob, it tightens the string. Okay, so we have to take every where the string was wrapped around and take it and create a string inside the guitar heading down to this part of the guitar. Now be careful, obviously the strings are on the guitar. You don't want to make sure that the strings go out of the guitar. So I'm going to start at one, the next one, and they don't want to be on top of each other. As close as I can. Okay, next three. Okay, so I got all the strings on the guitar successfully. Now, that is all we're going to be doing for today, is just drawing our guitar. So once you've drawn it, please return the crown back to your basket. The basket will go back up to my table. Again, folder holder, you will grab your folder. You will make sure everybody's art is in the folder. Again, make sure you have your name. The folder will come up to Miss Lawson. The basket will come up to Miss Lawson. Next week, we will be painting our guitar with cake watercolors, which is different than the liquid we used before. So we're using brown, and then you'll pick a color for the background.